Hi, welcome to Chair Yoga. I have a flow for you today that is completely seated. This is perfect for anyone who has limited motility, anyone who wants to take a break at their desk space, or for older people. So hop on your chair and let's get started. Starting with our feet planted on the ground, the knees will be about at a 90-degree angle, and the back is coming up off the back of the chair. So there's one long line from the base of the spine, from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Let the hands fall down onto the thighs and let the eyes fall closed. Starting to come inward, focusing on the breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, if that's available to you today. The intention for our class today is finding joy and letting joy in. So with your eyes closed, think about one thing that brings you joy. It can be an activity or a person. Feeling that joy resonate through your body from head to toe. On the inhale, float the eyes open. And draw the shoulders up towards the ears. On the exhale, draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. Shoulder blades draw together, finding a broadness through the collarbones. Inhale, bring the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, roll them down the back, away from the ears. On your next breath, start taking neck rolls to one side, gently and slowly. And then taking neck rolls the other direction. On the inhale, head comes back through center and start rolling the shoulders forward, drawing the shoulders up towards the ears and out in front of you, taking as big or as small of movements as feel good. And starting to move the shoulders the opposite direction, backwards, drawing the shoulders up towards the ears and back down the back. On the inhale, come back through center. And exhale, let the right ear drop down towards the right shoulder. Maybe working your gaze up to look at the ceiling, if that feels okay on the neck. And exhale, look forward, bring your head through center. Inhale to find length through the spine. And exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Maybe gazing up at the ceiling, feeling that stretch on the right side of the neck. Inhale, bring the head back through center. On the exhale, let the arms lift up and overhead. Interlace the fingers. So you're making a 007 kind of symbol here with the index fingers pointed up and thumbs pointed back. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Biceps lift up towards the ears. And exhale, take a side bend towards the right, keeping that left glute down on the chair. For an extra stretch, maybe work your gaze up to look at the left arm. On the inhale, engage your core to lift your arms all the way back up overhead. And exhale, bringing your arms over towards the left side, taking a side bend on this opposite side. Maybe working your gaze up at the right arm for more of a challenge. Keeping that right glute pinned down on the chair. Inhale, arms lift up and overhead. Exhale, bring your arms out to a T alongside you. Inhale, finding length through the spine as if a string is pulling you up from the crown of your head. And exhale, drop the shoulders down and away from the ears. On your next breath, start taking arm circles, very small circles, forward. Starting to tap into our arm and shoulder strength here. Looks like an easy exercise, but it's definitely harder than it looks. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reversing the direction of the circles, making circles backwards. Keeping the shoulders engaged, shoulder blades drawing together. Shoulders are dropped down away from the ears here. You might be feeling the burn, that's good. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. On the inhale, send the arms out wide. And exhale, bring your arms to give you a big hug, rounding through the upper back. Inhale, send the arms out wide. And exhale, place the opposite arm on top. And give yourself a big hug, rounding through the spine. Inhale, arms come out to a T. Exhale. And inhale, arms lift up and overhead, finding length through the spine. And on your exhale, hinging at the hip creases, forward fold, bringing your chest down towards your thighs. For balance here, maybe scooting the hips back further onto the chair. Maybe the head stays lifted, or maybe the head drops in towards the thighs and the arms reach down towards the feet. Wherever you are here, just stay where it feels good. On the inhale, start walking the hands back up the legs, back on the thighs, all the way back to a seated position. On the inhale, we'll take some seated cat-cows, bringing the heart forward, chin slightly lifts, shoulders draw down away from the ears. And on the exhale, round through the spine, drawing the chin in towards the chest for seated cat pose. Inhale, draw the chest forward between your arms, shoulder blades draw together, chin slightly lifts. And exhale, rounding through the spine, drop the chin in towards your chest. One more time, inhale, send the heart forward, shoulders draw down away from the ears. Exhale, rounding through the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, coming back through center. And exhale, place your hands on the side of the chair and slowly start scooching your hips towards the right side of the chair so your right leg can hang off. The knee starts dropping down towards the ground. Left hand places on the left side of the chair to keep that balance in the left side of the chair. Releasing that right knee down towards the ground to keep that left foot planted into the ground. Stay here, finding length through the spine, slight engagement in the core. Or for a greater stretch, maybe working to bend that knee and grab the outer edge of the right foot, bringing that right foot in towards your hips. Staying long through the spine. Inhale. And exhale, slowly release that grip on the foot. Lower the foot back down to the ground. Start scooting the hips back through center, bringing the right knee forward to meet the left. Finding length through the spine. And then start shifting the hips towards the left side of the chair. So the left knee can fall down towards the ground. Right foot stays planted. Keeping that right hand on the right side edge of the chair to keep the chair planted and in place. On the inhale, find length through the spine. Stay here, or for a greater challenge, start kicking that left heel in towards your glute, maybe grabbing the outer edge of the left foot to deepen the stretch. Keeping an engagement in the core. Keep breathing. Inhale. And on your exhale, slowly release that foot down towards the ground. Start shifting the hips back towards the middle of the chair. And slowly bring that left knee around to meet the right. Grabbing the front of the chair, start sitting your hips back until you meet the back rest of the chair. On the inhale, find length through the spine. And exhale, start sitting forward, sitting your chest forward, and feeling those hip flexors engaged. Staying long through the spine. Maybe for a greater challenge, sending the arms up by the ears for a seated chair pose. Inhale and exhale, release the arms back down to the chair and sit back up tall. Our next pose will be drawing in the right knee towards the chest. Staying lifted and bringing in the knee as close to the chest as feels good. Maybe work on pointing the toes and flexing the toes. Maybe taking some ankle circles. And then circling the ankle the other direction. On the exhale, release that right leg back down, right toes plant. And inhale, draw that left knee in towards the chest. Only as close as feels good. start pointing and flexing through the toes, keeping that length in the spine, sitting up tall. And then taking ankle circles one direction. And the other direction. On your next exhale, release those left toes down to the mat. On the inhale, sit up tall, arms lift up and overhead. On the exhale, start rotating your torso towards the right side of the room and plant that left palm on the outside of the right knee. Staying here or bringing that right arm to the back of the chair to increase your twist. Inhale to find length through the spine. And exhale, trying to work your gaze out over the right shoulder. On the inhale, slowly bring that arm back in front of the chair and rotate your spine back through neutral. Take a deep breath here, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth, sigh it out. Inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. Exhale, start turning the torso towards the left side of the room, placing the back of the right palm to the outside of the left knee. Staying here, working on your spinal twist, or maybe bringing that left arm to the back of the chair to deepen the twist. Inhaling to lengthen through the spine, exhaling to work your gaze out towards the left shoulder. Inhaling to bring that left arm back in front of the chair and slowly unwind the spine back through center. On your next inhale, start heel toeing the feet out wide to come just outside of the edges of your chair. And angle the toes out and the heels in, finding an external rotation in the feet. The rotation in the feet should be just enough so the knee tracks out over the second toe of each foot. Look down to make sure you have that center. And on the inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. On the exhale, bend the elbows for goddess pose or horse pose. Drawing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, bending the elbows, drawing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, arms lift, gathering that joy. And exhale, letting go of anything that isn't serving you today. One more time. Inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, let it go. On the inhale, release the hands back down to the knees. And start heel toeing the feet back in towards center. On the inhale, we'll start bringing our left ankle to the outside of our right ankle and externally rotating that left knee out for our seated figure four. Stay here, or for a deeper stretch, maybe bring that left ankle to the top of the right knee. drawing that right knee away from you and down, but not putting too much pressure on the knee joint. Flexing through the left toes. Inhale and exhale deeply. On your inhale, release the right toes slowly back down to the mat. And on your next breath, bring that right ankle in towards the left ankle, externally rotating that right knee out. Staying here for your figure four, or for a deeper stretch, bringing that right ankle to the top of your left knee. Inhale, find length through the spine. And exhale, sinking deeper into that stretch. On your next inhale, slowly unwind your legs and bring that foot back down to the ground. Stay here and work on finding length through the spine, or if it's accessible today, start heel toeing that right foot out to the right side of your chair and heel toeing the left foot out towards the left side of the chair, like we did in goddess pose. But see if you can shift that right knee crease to meet the right side of the mat. So the knee is at a 90-degree angle here, and sending the left foot out long. So the arch of the left foot is in line with the heel of the right foot for our warrior two pose. Stay here, or to work on your balance, send the arms out long, right arm forward, left arm back, gazing out over the right fingertips. Inhale to find length through the spine, and exhaling to drop the shoulders down away from the ears. On the inhale, gazing at those right fingertips, start shifting your torso forward. And exhale, bring the right elbow to the right knee. And send the left arm up, fingertips facing towards the sky. Inhale to keep that broadness through the collarbones. And exhale, the left fingertips draw you back up through center through your warrior two. Inhale. And exhale, fingertips come back towards the chair. Start heel toeing in that left foot. Coming back through the center of your chair, heel toe in that right foot. And come back through your seated position. On your next inhale, start heel toeing the left toes out towards the left side of the chair, shifting around so that left knee is pointed towards the left side. Left foot is planted firmly on the mat, and the inside of the left knee is coming to the left edge of the chair, finding a 90-degree angle with your shin and your thigh. Maybe stay here and work here on the stretch, or send your left leg out back and find the arch of your right foot in a straight line with the heel of your left foot. Stay here to work on your warrior two, or to work on your balance, send your left arm out long and your right arm out behind you, gazing out at your left fingertips. On the inhale, find length through the spine. And exhale, drop your shoulders down away from the ears. Release any tension in the neck or jaw. On your inhale, shift your torso forward. And exhale, bring your left elbow to your left knee and send the right fingertips up towards the sky. Keeping a broadness through the collarbones and a lift as if your right fingertips are reaching up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale, right fingertips reach back, send the left ones out long. Standing strong in your warrior two. And then bring your hands back down to the chair. Start heel-toeing that right leg in towards center. Sitting back into your chair, left foot heel-toes back through center. And coming back through a seated position. On the inhale, send the arms up and overhead. And exhale, left arm is sent out long in the front of you, and right arm comes back behind you, gazing out towards the right side for a twist. Inhale, send the arms up and overhead. Exhale, send the right fingertips out in front of you and left fingertips out behind you for a twist, gazing out towards your left side. Inhale, fingertips come back up and overhead, slowly unwinding the spine. And exhale, release the palms to your thighs. Inhale, draw the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, release them down your back, letting it go. Thank you for joining me in this chair yoga class today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to subscribe to my channel for more updates on yoga videos, and maybe give me a thumbs up. Thank you for joining me. The light in me reflects the light in you. Namaste.